Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jack here again. Now, it's been a little bit, been about 2 weeks since I've done a product research video, so I'm going to delve right into it. Amazon Australia today, and we're going to talk about how easy it is to find winning products on the Aussie market. So, I've just created a little list here, and it's a very simple list because choosing this product, especially for Amazon Australia, is very, very simple. I'm going to show you my thought process behind it and how I would choose sort of like a winning product. Now, obviously, Amazon Australia is still in its early days as of the time of this recording, so I'm going to show you some numbers just for reference, and I'm going to show you guys how you can dominate that and make a lot of money in the long term, because basically what I'm doing right now and what a lot of other people are doing, just building their brands and just getting products out there and trying to dominate the niches. So for, you know, when Amazon Australia does get big, you're going to be already there, established, and you're going to reap the benefits of your established brand or product, or whatever it is you're out there selling. So I've got my checklist here. So this is what I would first start off with, and I've actually got product research. I've got a product research tool now, and if you haven't seen my last video, it is called eGrow, and it is basically a jungle scout, but for the Aussie market, and it works very, very well. Now, they've changed a few things around since I did my last video, so there is a limit to the free version now, but the extension, the Chrome extension, which I'm going to show you, is free. And I was just told by someone not too long ago, actually, that it's got a daily limit of 5 searches, I think, before you go to the paid one. But the paid version is only, I think it's only about $27 per month or something like that. It's very, very cheap. It's a lot cheaper than Jungle Scout. And it works for the Aussie market and the US market, and it's got everything that Jungle Scout has, but for the Aussie market. If you haven't seen, I go through in a video on how to use that, just more in depth of what it's about, but I'm just going to show you some more about it in this. So this is how I would find products that I would pick for the Aussie market. So this is what I would do. Since it's so new, you've got the, you're very lenient in the categories that you can choose. You can basically go to the top of it, like the top of each category and niche, to like the best sellers, and you can basically choose products from there. So I'm just going to make this our list just for this video. So the first thing I would do is, obviously using eGrow, I would check the top of every category / niche. So what we're going to do here now, I think these are the hot new releases. So what we're going to do is we're just going to type in Amazon Australia bestsellers. Oops, if I can spell bestsellers. So Amazon.com.au bestsellers. So these are going to be the bestsellers in the whole of Amazon Australia, and these are just some of the categories. I'll show you some of the categories that I recommend. First one is going to be baby. It's a very competitive niche, and all you're going to do is just come up here to this little thing here is your eGrow Chrome extension, and we're going to go to the bestsellers in all of the baby niche, all the baby category. And this is going to pull up the numbers here. Now, once again, I have to use my Windows computer because it doesn't work on Mac as far as I know. So yeah, if you're using Mac, I'm sorry, but the Chrome extension I don't think works for Mac users. It only works on Windows for now. So as you can see here, the numbers are already picking up as even in relation to when I did this last video 2 weeks back. So obviously you've got Huggies, Nappies, which is going to be a big seller because they're a well-established brand. We're looking for things like FBM, FBA. So this baby nappy changing diaper bag. I don't know why it's changing bag diaper, but we'll just go into here, and this is a #1 bestseller. So usually what I would do in the US market is I'd go to the main keyword and I'd say baby napping, or just say nappy changing bag or something like that, and I'd highlight this, put it into the search bar, and see what the numbers are for that particular keyword. But because it's so early on, you can still do this and still gauge what sort of products are selling well, because it gives you a good idea of what products customers like, and what products they're buying and what products they're not. Which ones they like and which ones they don't. But because it's so new, you've got so much leeway, you don't really have to do that. All you'd have to do from here is find out the price point. So it's on sale for about $46. And then if we go to the checklist here, now this is still a good idea because it looks good. It's obviously very versatile. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with it, a lot of baby items you can put in there, and it's obviously it's going to be comfy to wear as well instead of, you know, lugging around a big baby bag. So we're just going to put in this here, the main keywords here, and I'm going to paste it in here. Whoops, don't know what happened there, but we'll leave that there like that. So that's going to be the first one. Now, this is what I would do here. So you obviously make sure that the product is not restricted / patented. So obviously this is most likely not going to be restricted, but you can check. You can just Google Amazon category restrictions. Know the baby niche you should be able to sell in, no problem. I've never had a problem with that, or I've never heard of any other people having a problem with it. So just make sure you check that. I don't think this is going to be patented, but just check Google Patents as well to make sure that you're not ripping off someone else's design. Make sure the profit margin is $6 or higher, so I'd go to Alibaba or DHgate or wherever you can source this product, and make sure that by the time you know by the time you buy the product, and by the time you ship it, you know, get it in, you know, you just want to make sure that the profit margin is $6 or higher. Otherwise, it's not very worth going for. If it's, you know, less than $6, it's just not worth the amount of money that you make for the amount of, you know, time and money and effort you put into it. So make sure it's $6 and higher. Now start making a list. That's what I've done as well. And then once you pick, this is basically how simple it is for Amazon Australia. Once you pick a product, you want to start building a brand. So let's just say we went all in for this baby nappy changing bag, and you wanted to make a brand. You could say like Nappy Bags and Co. or something like that, and that could be your brand name. If you built a strong niche around that, you know, you're obviously not going to beat Huggies Nappies or anything like that, but when you've got that big flood of customers, if you're a well-established brand and you've got, you know, let's just say 3 to 5 products up as a starting point, and you know it's behind your brand, you've got a strong brand, you've got strong customer reviews, you've got good quality products, then people are going to start recognizing that, and they're going to see baby products left, right, and center from this brand, and they're going to say, hey, a lot of people are buying this, it's high up on the ranks, you know, and because you've been there for a long time, it's going to be a trusted brand, and that's really how you build a real business out of this, and how you you know, build an actual you know, good brand out of Amazon. Because a lot of people say that it's just a get rich quick scheme, but there's a lot that, you know, you have to do in the back end, and that it takes a lot longer than what a lot of people say. It's not as easy as just, you know, making some brand name up and chucking up a product and, you know, it's just going to sell. People are a lot smarter than that, and you have to, you know, you can't just throw up some crappy product and just expect it to sell just because it's on Amazon. You know, even though Americans are more inclined to buy things online on Amazon than the Aussie market right now, that will change, you know, in the future. And you know, even Americans, you know, the consumers are a lot smarter than what a lot of people think they are, and you have to you know, be good to your customers. You have to give them good products, and you have to be reputable, and you have to, you know, make sure that you're actually giving the best quality to your customers as you can, and that's how you create a long life out of your brand as well. So, sorry, I'm probably going on a bit of a ramble here, but it's a lot more important than what you guys think, you know, when it comes to building a brand and choosing good products. So that's what I would do. That's sort of the checklist that I would do when I'd start, you know, choosing products and making a list and checking it twice. No, I'm just joking. I would basically start making a list and then start checking the profit margins, and you know, just keep making a list and see what categories and what niches you could dominate. Another thing I'm going to add in here as well, just before, okay, I want to also put in here, see how you can improve on the product. Now, this could either be making the product better, this could be bundling something with the product, this could be doing different colors, anything to stand out, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to just copy and paste. You know, you don't want to just, you know, have the same exact same product and then just change the logo. You know, it doesn't work like that. People are, you know, you're not going to make the money that you think you are just from copying a product, you know, unless you've already a reputable brand and you know, you have the leeway to do that. No, it doesn't work like that. You're going to have to improve this product. You're going to have to, double it up with something. Let's just say with this, you could double it up with an extra mini bag on the side, or you could double it up with like a cleaning kit for the bag, in case there's spills or anything like that in it. You just have to think outside the box, and you just have to think what is best for the consumer. You have to do your research, and you really have to, like I said, you just have to give quality to your customers. So that's one product. Now, I'm only going to do one other one for now, just so you guys get the gist of it, because I don't want to make this video too long. Now, we're going to go back to any department, and we're going to go, as we're still in the best sellers, let's just say kitchen and dining. Go to this one. So, probably not the best category, because kitchen and dining, you've still got things like humidifiers and that aren't really in the kitchen and dining. Maybe it is, but it's kind of not. So, we'll still look at the numbers of this anyway, and we'll see what comes up. And we'll see what a good product what good product we could go for that might be. So what's this? So I've actually had a look at these ones before. I was just looking at the numbers here. I was looking at the revenue. Now I find that the revenue from eGrow is a lot more accurate than Jungle Scout. Now, like I said, this Chrome extension, I think I'm on the paid version, so you just have to be careful if you're on the free version. I think you get a limited amount of searches, but it is a lot cheaper than Jungle Scout, and it is so much more worth it in my opinion. I've been pushing eGrow ever since I found it, ever since one of my followers, through the Facebook group showed it to me, and yeah, ever since then I've pretty much been using it and comparing it to Jungle Scout. I've seen this to reap a lot more truer sort of results than what Jungle Scout would. So this is a sharpening stone. So this could be something else that you could go for. This one comes with a knife sharpening guide as well. So you can see here the listing's okay, but it sort of looks a bit tacky. So you could definitely improve on the listing itself. That's another thing to look into as well. This is how you can improve your product. And this is a #1 bestseller. So the very best seller in cutlery, it's a #1 bestseller. It's making 12,000 revenue, which is pretty good, at this time, at the time of this recording for Amazon Australia. So 12,000, let's just say that, you're looking at around 40 to maybe 50% profit, from the revenue. So that's how much you're looking at in profit, just to keep in mind. So there's a lot of improvements on this. You could definitely improve on the bundle that you're giving. Now, the product itself looks like it's high quality, but some of the photos here look quite decent, but you could definitely get a professional photographer to see. That just looks like just a standard stock photo. You could definitely have a professional photographer go in and make this product look a lot better than what this listing is giving it credit for. So that's something else. Knife sharpening stone kit, that's something else you can put in there. So we'll put that into our list as well. And then it just goes on. So what I would do from here is, let's just say you get a list of 5 different products. Once you've got your list up, you can make sure there's a profit margin of $6 or higher, and see how you can improve on the product, and then just start going from there. You talk to your suppliers, see what the best price is you can get, see what the best profit margin is you can get. Don't settle for one product. Don't have tunnel vision when it comes to product research. You have to widen what you want to do for product research. And then once you've got a product there, and once you start building your product and building your brand, then you can start choosing more products, and you can start building your brand, and you can do a lot more damage. And especially when you've got so much leeway when it comes to the Aussie market. Just to put into perspective for you guys, I've got someone that I'm talking to from another group. He launched the exact same product in the US market, and he launched in the Aussie market. Now, he's just recently, so in the US market, he's having a bit of trouble starting to make profits, because he's in his category, it's a very competitive niche, very competitive category, and he's slowly starting to turn over and make a profit. But then when it came to the Aussie market, it took a lot longer, and the results started off a lot slower. But now he is at the point where he's got the Amazon Choice badge, and he's just got organic sales. He's got about 5 to 6 sales per day on the Aussie market, which is absolutely amazing. And 5 to 6 sales per day, that's just over halfway to about $3,000 per month, which is pretty passive when it comes to income. And he's built a brand around it. The only way he was able to do that is he built a brand around it. He got a Facebook page, he got his customer base up, and he really delved into it. And he made it. Basically, he cared for his customers, and that's how he's starting to make it in the Aussie market. So That's all I have for you guys today. It's a very, very simple video. Obviously, a lot of this seems straightforward, but that's really all it is to Amazon Australia. A lot of people try and overcomplicate it, but especially when it comes to the Aussie market, it's very, very simple, and you just, you only learn this from getting in there and doing it, and just learning along the way. That's how I did it, and that's how I want you guys to do it as well. So one thing I'm going to mention as well, guys, I haven't really mentioned it in a while, because if you see my last video, I've had some stuff going on, but I'm going to mention it still. The update to the Amazon Seller Excellence course is coming, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's a course that I've made for Aussies out there who want to sell on Amazon. It teaches you all basically everything that you need to know. It goes in depth, and I'm doing an update on the course, which will be free for any students that are already in it. I'm not doing any of these paid updates or anything. I'm not about that. So if you're interested in that, it's the first link down below. It's going to soon. I've got something I'm going to reveal about the course when I do the update as well. So all I can tell you guys right now is to try and get in as soon as you can if you're interested in that. It's one of the cheapest courses out there as well. It's $100 off at the moment as well, and you've got a payment plan option for it too, and you've got access to free Facebook groups as well. One of them is for just my followers for YouTube, and the other one is for students only, which is more of an in-depth sort of focus group. So anyone who wants to ask about the course, or put out any products that I want to have a look at, I can do that as well. It's a lot more open because it's just another thing that I want to give to the students there. So apart from that, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have any suggestions for other videos that you want to give me, post them in the comments down below, or get in touch with me on Facebook or through the group, and I'll be happy to do as much as I can for you guys. So hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.